Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me on my end too?
I don't think I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Uh, Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was on my end or not.
It's all good.
Okay. I appreciate you for coming on.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome to episode 198 of the Blitz Take. I'm here with Norfolk State University football player Jordan Saunders, and I'm excited to have him on to share his journey of how he got to where he is today uh, and more. So, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So how did your recruiting process start?
So actually it didn't start until my junior year of high school. So my freshman year, I played on varsity, started as a freshman. I was actually a corner in high school. My sophomore year is when COVID-19 hit, so I didn't even have a sophomore year. So my 10th grade year, I didn't play football at all. I just was working out and just lifting weights, trying to stay in shape just in case football did come back. My junior year, I went through the season. I had a pretty good year. I made first team all state as a defensive back, first team all region, all district. And then the summer going into my senior year is when I actually got my first offer from VMI, Virginia Military Institute. So that's kind of like when my football process and football recruiting actually started, was going into my senior year. So the summer going into my senior year.
Mm-hmm. What was the experience like for you playing football for your high school?
Oh, it was actually a great experience. I come from a real small town in Montrose, Virginia, Westmoreland County, and that's just the kind of town where like everybody knows everybody. So the same people I played in high school with, the same guys, the same group of guys that I grew up with my entire life. So we won a lot of games. I didn't win the championship in high school, but we won some games, and I just played with the guys that I grew up with. So that was a nice feeling.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little about yourself, like growing up and in your small hometown and getting to where you're at today.
Oh, growing up, I grew up with both my parents. You know, they supported me my entire life. I don't think they've ever missed a game from high school to even now in college. I don't think they've ever missed a game. I have two brothers, two older brothers, so I'm the youngest child. Um, and yeah, pretty much everybody in my family, they support me. Like, I come from a real family oriented type of family where we all love each other and we all want to support each other however we can. And then translating that into football, that just kind of helped me while I'm on the field, because I know I have people outside of the field that's looking at me, supporting me, cheering me on. So that just kind of helped me do what I do on the football field.
Mm-hmm. What is your biggest strength and weakness on the football field?
I say my biggest strength is just my IQ, because I like when I'm off the field, I watch a lot of guys who are in the NFL or even in college too. I watch a lot of guys and try to learn from their games. So I say my biggest strength is my IQ. And then my biggest weakness, I'll probably say, is just trying to stay out of my head, because I'm the type, I want to do everything perfect. I want to do everything right. I don't want to make any mistakes. So when I do make mistakes, sometimes I tend to get in my head, and I just need to learn how to just grow out of that and move on to the next play.
Mm-hmm. What were your thoughts on how this past season went for you guys?
So I'm a transfer from Old Dominion University. So I just transferred to Norfolk State in January through the transfer portal. But this past season at ODU we went 10-3. We won the Cure Bowl. That was in December, I believe. But we had a great season, and me myself, I had a decent season. I didn't meet all of the expectations that I wanted to, but as an overall team, we went 10-3 at ODU this past year, and we did everything we said we wanted to do. So it
Mhm.
was a very good season.
Did you have any experience playing any other sports in high school?
Yeah, so actually I played baseball and basketball as well. So baseball was really my first love. I played shortstop and pitcher. My dad was my coach growing up in baseball, so and also he played when he was growing up, so that kind of made me want to play baseball as well. So yeah, baseball was really my first love, and everybody thought that I was gonna get recruited for baseball rather than football. But and then yeah, so like I said, I also played basketball as well. That's kind of just something that I picked up just because a lot of my friends was playing basketball, so I just kind of did that with
Mhm.
them.
Did you get any offers in high school playing basketball?
No, I didn't.
Uh, um, what are some cool things to know about yourself outside of football?
Um, I really say that I'm a really chill guy off the field. Like, I don't do too much. I don't really go out a lot. I just like to sit in the room, play video games. I like to go fishing a lot. I'm just a real chill guy off the field. So that's one
Hmm.
thing I say about myself. Like, I love to fish. I love to just chill and listen to music all day.
Hmm. Uh, what what is a typical day like for you during the off season, like today?
So a typical day for me, I lift. So I lift early in the day, early in the morning. Right after my lift, so the lift probably lasts about an hour. Right after the lift, I go to class for about 50 minutes to an hour. Um, then I'll go get some recovery. Just just keep my body right while we're in off season. Just so when the season gets here, I did all of this recovery and mobility and different stuff like that. Just so I know my body's gonna feel great going into the season. So, and like I said, I get a lift in, go to class, get some recovery, watch a little bit of film, just to keep my mental right as far as like the playbook and just stuff like that. And then yep, that's pretty much it.
Hmm. Who in your family do you look up to and why?
I had to say both my mom and my dad, because like I said, growing up I come from a very family oriented background. So both my mom and dad, they're both the type to always get it no matter what. Like no matter the circumstances, they're gonna get what they want. They're gonna earn it as well. Like they're always gonna do what they have to do for me, for my other two brothers. And just my entire life, I've never seen them quit for anything or quit on anything. They're always gonna go get it, and that kind of made me have the mindset that I have today, whether it's playing football, whether it's in the classroom, anything like that. So I say I look up to both my parents.
Hmm. What current or former NFL player do you compare your game to?
Um, I probably have to say Tyron Matthew. So that's obviously a current player, but also I had to say Tyron Matthew from his time when he was at LSU and from his time playing in the NFL. But I say that because we're about like the same like size, height wise, all of that, and then also just his ball skills. Like he's the type to hunt the football, and whether it's a forced fumble, interception, tackle, anything, he's always trying to go get the football. So, and I say I kind of model my game after him. So, just looking at all his college highlights and NFL highlights, I just model my game after him.
Hmm. Uh, what what has been your favorite football memory playing at Old Dominion?
I probably have to say winning the Cure Bowl in December. I probably say that because we went through a long season. So my first 2 years at ODU, I think my first year we went no, so we went 6-6 my first year. My second year we went 5-7, and then just to turn it all around last year, going into my third year, and then going 10-3 as well as winning the Cure Bowl. That was just a very great feeling. For like it felt like all the hard work it finally paid off, and then for us to win it, it was just a great feeling.
Hmm. Uh, how many hours a day do you take the time to watch film?
I gotta say at least an hour, hour and a half. You got to because like now being into the off season, I'll say about an hour, hour and a half in the off season, but during the season, I'll probably say an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, just to keep your mind right. Like you really gotta understand the playbook in college because that's one big difference about high school and college. Like you really gotta know your playbook, understand the playbook, the scheme, and not just your position, honestly. Because I'm the type of guy I like to know what everybody else is doing around me. Since I'm a safety, I like to know what my corner on my side is doing, what my linebacker on my side is doing. If I'm on a blitz, I want to know what my D end or anybody is doing. So I really say hour, like right now, I'll say hour, hour and a half, like studying the plays, studying the playbook, watching film, just stuff like that.
Hmm. What are your thoughts on how this upcoming season is going to go?
I'd say we're gonna win a lot of games this year. We brought in a lot of guys, a lot of great guys, myself included, to help this program win this year. And with Coach Vic being our coach, I feel like he's doing a great job and just making the program go forward instead of backwards. I feel like this whole off season, we've done a great job just being a team, gelling well together, and carrying that on and off the field, and carrying that into this upcoming season. So we're gonna win a lot
Hmm.
of games this year.
Hmm. Uh, Thank you for taking time out of your busy other day to come on and speak with me. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And I'll definitely stay in touch with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
You.